Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy. Did we really just spend that much money? Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Right. Well? Got it. Right.
Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cyslodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn, almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Octalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
Hootle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hootle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hootle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hootle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hootle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hootle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Ow! Get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
You finally made it.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Here I go! You're mine! Thunderfield!
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improving.
Well, looky here!
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Out of our way!
Take this!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final...
Let's do this together, Alphen.
They're surrounding us!
Double Demon Fang! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Retreat if you know what's good for you! Victory is within reach!
Dig deep, and we can do this!
Impressive fervor, little one.
We've reached our destination.
Right!
Damn.
I guess.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh,
right.
Yeah!
All right.
We finally made it.
Yeah!
We've reached our destination.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
You?
Yeah.
Could that be... What the hell? Oh, come again?
I'm scared.
Maybe if we use...
You did it!
Calm down, dude. Let's hurry.
What language was that? Lawese? I didn't understand a word of it.
So.
I see. All right.
Got it. What? That ain't funny. What'd you say? That ain't funny.
Yeah.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
I just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take some time.
I won't forgive you! Luna Crescent! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Raging Luna Sword!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Lightning shall escape my judgment! Thunder Blade! Chain between heaven and earth!
One final push.
Let's finish this off! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind.
I see. Right.
Hey.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Hey!
Well...
Right.
Yeah!
All right.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Little help!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant Blood! Here!
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
A comfortable win.
No choice.
A chain between
Thank you. We did it!
As impressive as...
And here I hoped I was improving.
A comfortable win.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
I bet that one could give me a deep...
Gotta break through! Double Demon Fang! We did it!
As impressive as always.
Now! Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Searing Flame! Hello! I didn't think you had it now! Go for the weak astral energy!
Say no more!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
We've reached our destination.
All right.
You finally made it.
No choice! We did it!
As impressive as always. No, I mean you're even better than ever.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh, violent dark!
Come one, come all!
Now!
Now! Take this!
Sleep now! Ray! Let's get you up!
A comfortable win. That Zoogle seems intriguing.
That's all you have to say about it?
Wielded art? Now I've seen everything!
ST Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Astral beauty?
That's my cue!
You picked the wrong fight!
Shut him down!
Lunarondo!
Get on in there! Let me show you what my art lightning is!
It's weakened.
This ends now! Plasma shock!
Glacial Spear.
Here's the evil! In here!
Where are you going?
Not on my watch! Lunar corruption! Water
Deity.
I'm all
Illuminator movement. Simply incredible.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Everlasting darkness.
Radiant
Negative
Blast!
gate.
Let's get you all tucked away!
Stardust!
Radiant Blood!
You're mine!
Reload!
Stardust!
Bloody howling.
Divine!
Raven Striker. Yearns to be let free.
It's over!
Out of ammo! I'm a holy
You picked the wrong fight! Lunarondo!
I'm ready! Kitara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Take this! Lunarondo!
Get back into the fray! Illuminate the dark!
In a bind.
Lunarondo!
A chain between heaven and earth!
They smite with
Banshee of lightning!
Take this!
Our arts are being interrupted. Negative gate.
Confiscated!
Stardust!
Oh, violence of magic advance! In here! Graviton field!
Elusive deity. I'll
Take
face you.
this! It's over!
They're not playing around!
Double Demon Fang! The flame
It's about to strike!
I'm sharp, everyone!
Made one! Come forth! Healing
Glacial Spear.
Here's the evil!
Lunarondo! You're mine!
Show you what my art can
Sword Alpha!
I'll blind you with a shot.
Standing
Got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Stardust!
Not in your dreams! Mega Ray! Annihilation! My action! It looks like you got this one covered! A chain between heaven and earth! A whirling
Rending you a bloody howling.
Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
Come forth, holy
Where are
glitter!
you going?
Air pressure.
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are. Art.
We finally made it.
Oh yeah!
Huh?
Hey! What? Huh? I'm skeptical. Is that?
What? Hey!
What?
What's going on here?
Oh,
What was that all about?
He just thinks something's going on between me and Rinwell. And Rinwell being Rinwell took it the wrong way. Which means now I'm... I'm getting an earful from both of them.
That really didn't explain anything.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Almost time for my evening cup of tea.
You haven't left all of your lordliness in the... Why are you staring at me?
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Hey, Alphen. Why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine. But what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, Do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out? Guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that...
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Try harder! Not yet! It's on!
Fall into the destiny all together! Here's evil! Free Blazer! Go for the weak point!
Be still!
Carry
Go
your
back!
breath!
I'll grind you into shot! Here I come!
Healing circle!
This thing's up!
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Cubby.
You do the same for me.
All disasters made one! Come forth and
You're
heal
mine!
purity! Here I go!
Double demon fang!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Go get it!
Double mercy! Start up!
This
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Firmament
Double
Render!
Demon Fang! Double
We'll
Demon
find
Fang!
no mercy.
Let me free you of your power.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Lightning Condensed! Illuminate the sun! Come forth, holy land! Radiant Touch! Outstanding form!
Try harder! Take this!
Lightning Condensed!
Luna Rondo!
Got it!
Luna Rondo!
Now's our chance!
Luna Rondo! Ignite! Luna Rondo!
That'll bring you down!
Amazing.
Luna Rondo!
No further!
Holy Glimmer! Here!
Take this!
Holy Land!
Luna Rondo!
A wailing dandy of
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation! By the power of Kryn!
I'm not done!
Without a trace!
I'm nearly done for.
Cyan, back into the fray!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation cascade! Leap now! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Roaching Fury! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
The freezing
Double
storm!
Demon Fang! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than...
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter. This one will be difficult to predict.
Ignite!
Don't mind if I do.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Dance in the wind! Explosion!
Double Demon Fang!
Astral Boss?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Regeneration.
Double Demon Fang! The flame inside me!
No further.
That'll bring you down! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I illuminate the
Luna Rondo! Stardust!
Healing! I can do this all day!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Eon! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Begin!
Confiscated! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear!
My turn.
Pierce evil!
Orochi's Fury!
Freeze Lancer!
Coming through! Ha!
Now!
Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Wow! You've got to be lucky to find this stuff!
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find. This one will be difficult to predict.
Dazzle! Luna Rondo! You picked the wrong fight! Luna Rondo!
My
Look at
It's too much! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Demon Fang!
All yours!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here.
Double Demon
Do
Fang!
it!
shall ensure you to...
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Shot!
Well done!
Here I come!
Searing flame! Resurrecting!
Orochi's Fury!
Do it!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Glacial
Not
Spear!
this time!
Here's the
Luna Rondo!
one! Burn! Subfury! Don't mind if I do!
Stardust!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Freezing Here I come!
Rending you
Luna
apart.
Rondo!
Hold on to your arms! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
can't get out of this! Double Demon Fang! I'll face you! Elusive Mirage! Be still!
Resonate with the earth!
Stardust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! Raging back into the fray! In here!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll be
Flaming Thrust!
Clear for a
Stardust!
Thunder Shield!
I've used too much.
Alright!
Our arms are being interrupted.
Corruption! I'll be saving!
This should do it!
None shall escape my judgment!
I'm not done!
Let's go!
Rage! Double Demon Fang!
Onward!
Orochi Fury! Air pressure! Dazzle! You're mine! It's over! On your knees! Lunar Rondo! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Charging that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Mirage! Double Demon Fang!
May 1,000
Here I
gallons.
come! No escape!
I'll face you.
Be still! Stardust! Not today!
No dawn shall break this night.
Mirage! Take this!
Purity! Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to
Now
help.
I can let. Glad you're on our side, Dohain.
Double Demon Fang!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish blood.
I have no limits! This should do it! Now, let loose! Air pressure! You're mine! I'm not done! Stardust!
Here's a healing art. Thunder Blade.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Amazing! All yours, Kisara!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Forgive you!
Resonate with the earth!
Flying free? Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
No further!
Double Demon Fang! Orochi Fury!
Lunar Corruption!
Raising you apart!
Back into the fray!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A scream.
Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Shut!
Well done!
You're mine!
Elusive deity!
Double Demon Fang!
Here!
Be stopped!
A world
Here I come!
radiant light!
Strike!
Force of regeneration! Get on in there with the others! Here's the evil! It's the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
Don't get in my way!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Stardust!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Don't suffer in silence.
This is looking good!
Negative gate!
Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Bloody howling!
Not today!
Healing circle! Get on in there together!
Double Demon Fang! Flying Thrust!
Finish without a break! Hey, one at a time!
Show thy mystic mercy.
Here I come! No escape!
Glacial Seal! Here's the evil! Let's get you all tucked away! I'm going to need to use all the
abyssal
power of
deep.
my
Clear
healing
for
arts to
us.
accomplish this. Shield
further! Luna Rondo!
Air thrust! Far beyond the darkest sky! I call upon... Hold on to your arc. I've got it! You're mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Everlasting
That's it. You'll find no mercy.
Here I come!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
This isn't ideal. This can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend!
I can feel the medicine working.
Double Demon Fang!
Get on!
Orochi Fury!
Thank you for the healing, Jovelyn.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Bring you back from death to
Double Demon Fang!
resuscitation!
Dazzle!
Resonate with the earth!
Stardust!
Radiant Storm! No more playing nice!
Feel
It's over!
Burn in hell!
Let me help! First aid!
Here I come! No escape!
Illuminate the dark! Into the shadows! Holy
Orochi
glitter! Holy
Fury!
heaven! Lightning on raging cascade!
Seismic Russia! Double Demon Fang! It's too much!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
I owe you, Xion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All
I
I
have
can
no
do is
limit!
cause havoc and destruction.
Double Demon Fang!
I can't heal you forever!
Double Demon Fang! No escape!
Spirit
Double
Flame!
Demon Fang!
Reload!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go!
No further!
Double Demon Fang!
Energy! Mega Ray! Watson!
Here I come! Ah! This one's all mine!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
You're mine! No escape!
Circle! Thanks.
You're dead, Jovelyn.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Now!
Good job.
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. A merry destruction.
There's still more to go!
Double Demon Fang!
I can do this all day!
Elusive deity.
Spirit Raging Cascade!
Not today!
Take
this!
Negative damage! Without a trace!
Lightning Thrust!
Now we're not. The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Luna Rondo!
Watch yourself.
Great
Incredible power.
Captivity!
I am not beyond fury.
Thunder Field!
Double
Dance in the
Demon
wind!
Fang!
In here! Lightning!
Double Demon Fang!
Into the fray.
There! Raging Cascade!
Begin.
No!
Fresh!
Can't end here!
Don't give up!
That night.
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant Pierce!
Lightning Thrust!
Here's a healing arc!
Luna Rondo! Stardust!
I'm all stuck up!
It's over!
Execution.
Annihilation! By the power of
Lightning
flame!
Thrust!
Just finish it!
Stardust!
Regeneration.
The player inside me yearns to be let free!
Burning
Luna Rondo!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Luna Rondo! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
On your way! Let me show you what my heart can do!
No escape!
Shine!
Orochi Fury!
Bloody power.
Eruption! Wind Astral Energy!
Double Demon
Now!
Fang!
Escape! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava, what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
see what you've got.
You're mine!
Illuminate the
Escape!
Radiant Blood!
Rending you apart! Take this!
Between heaven and
Lunarongo!
Bloody I'm also good with airborne targets.
Another incantation ruined.
Damn it! Not today!
Mega Ray!
Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Plasma shock!
Stalagmite!
Lunarongo!
Got water astral energy!
Mirage!
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
Fresh!
Now! You're mine! Stardust!
Magic is
Stardust!
now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Now! You're mine! Lunarongo!
You can't get out of this!
Stardust! It's time! I'm not
Do it!
done!
Between
Remember!
heaven astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Lunarongo!
Magic is
Stardust!
Mega Ray!
Burn in hell!
Annihilation!
Lunarongo! Here I come! Stardust!
That'll bring you down!
I'm ready!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
By the power of flame!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
We are!
Undefeatable!
Unflappable!
Unfazable.
And most of all, we're free!
Don't get careless.
Double Demon Fang!
Don't tell me.
The flame inside me here will be let go!
Don't mind if I do!
I'm nearly done for.
Elusive deity! Lightning Thrust! Stardust!
I'll heal you all!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
I'll cover you!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Affirmative astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Here I come!
What's not in your dreams? Lunar corruption! A chain between heaven and earth. Will this help? A wailing dancy of lightning!
Now I can let loose!
I
Now!
don't know what I do.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
One more!
Orochi's Fury!
Do it!
Take! Blow them away! My turn!
Begin!
Orochi's Fury!
Razor Cyclone!
On your knees!
You're mine!
Hold on to your arms. Mine. Here
I'm
I
not
come!
done.
Who wants to die
Move
next?
up.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
So I still had room to grow. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Thank you! Come and face me!
Dance on the wind!
A chain between heaven
Don't
and
hold
earth.
nothing back!
My
A
spec.
wailing
Let the marksman handle this.
Now I can let loose!
Flying free!
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Stardust!
Rending you apart!
Coming through!
Spray.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon
Do it,
Fang!
Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
More Sucos?
Keep calm and take them down.
Lunarongo!
Mega Ray! One more time! Annihilation! Radiant here!
Vaccinate
I'll be
the abyss of
Demon
weak.
Fang!
Clear for us a path!
Plasma Shock!
Permanent
Easter!
Thunderous! Here! Arrow Squall!
I'm not done!
One! Far beyond the darkest sky! Fight it for the
They
Blade!
Blade! Luna Rongo!
Shooting
Elusive deity!
You're mine! I thought you were going to wreck them.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there
In a bind?
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Do it!
Mirage!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you!
Luna Rongo!
Blind you into
Heaven and earth!
elusive deity!
I know wailing fancy of lightning!
Blade!
Divine lightning!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing arm!
Luna Rongo!
Heal!
Thanks! Luna Rongo! Mirage!
Hit!
You're mine!
Lunar
No
corruption!
escape!
Primed and
I'll
ready!
smash you!
Watch it!
Orochi's Fury!
Captivity!
Sweet
Double
dreams!
demon! More?
Resonate
Your
with
astral
the
arts are
earth!
truly impressive.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Bloody
Luna Rongo!
Where are you going? This one now!
Grimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shot!
Well done!
I'm not done! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Resonate with the earth!
Raging lightning!
Luna Rongo!
Here I now!
No
I'm only
escape!
getting
Ignite!
Get ready!
Bloody howling! On your
Luna Rongo!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
The waters of magic is
Here I
in!
come!
Searing
Orochi's
flame!
Fury! Lightning Thrust!
Radiant spear!
Strike!
Do
Double
it!
Demon
Lock!
Fang!
Demon's descent!
flashing bang!
I'm ready! Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
Guardian
Elusive
Love
deity!
I call upon thee!
Resonate with the earth!
Love here!
Stalagmite!
I'm out of ammo!
Rending you
Shooting
apart!
star! Pain between heaven and earth! That'll bring you down! Away the lightning!
I'm ready!
Sleep now!
In a bind?
Inside me yearns to be let
I'm all
free!
chopped up! Searing flame! Reload! Pain between heaven and
Be
earth! Let's
still!
go!
Soda!
Wailing fancy of divine state!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
You're mine!
First
No
aid!
escape!
Just wait!
Orochi's Fury! Dazzle! Soda!
Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
My turn! You're mine!
The Tempest engulfs you!
Luna Rongo!
Rending you apart!
Soda! Cat! I'm not done!
Bloody howling!
Soda!
It's in the sky! Do it!
Walk! Hey! Blow them away!
This could be useful.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Hi, Hulu!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Fierce Evil!
Here I come!
Gusty Gale!
Get
Green
out!
Blazer!
Lightning Thrust! Stardust! Take this!
Healing Circle!
Got fire!
I got it! Let him mark
Damn
your
it!
Blah, blah, blah.
All yours!
Annihilation!
Lunar
Between
Rondo!
heaven and earth!
Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
By the
Double
power of
Demon Fang! Dazzle! Stardust!
Now! Holy! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes, a merry destruction.
Take
There's
this!
still more to go!
Lunar
By the power of Throne! Finish without a trace!
Take this! Stardust! It's
That'll bring
time!
you down!
Stardust!
I'm ready!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Now! You're mine! Orochi Fury!
Lightning Orb! Lunar Corruption!
Sword Rain Alpha! You're
By the
finished!
power of Flame!
being interrupted.
Lightning is there! Air thrust!
Dazzle!
A chain between
Not
heaven and
today.
earth! You get the gist!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fast?
Do it! Open press it.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen! You don't mess around!
My turn!
Lunar
Take this!
Corruption!
Certainly
Lunar
not.
Rondo!
Thunder Field!
I'm ready!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Hi, Hulu!
Demon Fang! Here I come! Dance on the wind! Try harder! My turn!
The abyssal deep clear for us a path!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! Finish without a trace!
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Here I come! No escape!
Take this!
It's over!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Orochi Fury!
A wailing wind to divine savior! No more Miss Nice Girl!
Double the flame inside me! Here!
In here!
Ignite!
I'm only getting better with this rabbit handy!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation! Up and at it! Let's go! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Dazzle!
Mystic mercy!
Stardust!
The fluidity of your movement.
Sorry. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! In here! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Too much to handle! Here, let me help!
Lunar Rondo!
First aid!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
A chain between heaven... Got it!
No further!
Double Demon
Now's our
Fang!
chance!
Orochi Fury! The flame inside me is yours if you let free!
Now, finish without a trace!
Dazzle!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about
Lunar
that!
Rondo!
Explosion! Raging
Mirage!
Burning
You're
Ember!
mine!
Let's go! Take that!
Here I come!
Take that! Outstanding form!
Try harder! Here I come!
Go back without a trace!
Ha! Ignite!
Force field!
Mercy!
Lightning Thrust!
Tear you to shreds!
We must be tired of killing you. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on our side, Deputy.
Raging Storm!
Crush! Orochi Fury!
Elusive deity!
Magic is there!
Fire driver!
Mega Holy Light!
Soaring
There you go! Don't let up!
Double Demon Fang!
Begin!
Here I come!
You get the gist!
Orochi Fury!
Show thy mystic mercy! Fairy circle!
Hold nothing back!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, though, Helene.
Stardust! Take this!
Help this!
Lunar Rondo!
Air thrust!
Mirage!
Stay between heaven and earth!
Seismic Lightning thrust!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Reflect escape!
One more time!
It's wide open!
It won't escape
Do
me!
it! Xion, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Really bad feeling about this.
Damn it!
I'm going to need to use
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Eat dirt!
Resonate with the earth! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'll stop it!
Another
Thanks,
incantation
Kisara.
ruined.
Demon Fang! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
Now, I'm right beside... Demons Descend!
Flashing Fang! Not a chance!
I'll thank you.
It's over!
Behold! The Earth's hope! Tectonic vision!
Double Demon Fang!
Show thy mystic mercy!
This one's mine!
Very circle!
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for?
Do it! Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Eagle Ray! You're mine! Not today!
In here!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Blah, blah, blah,
Now!
magic.
Here I come!
I'll heal you all!
Dazzle!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing
In a
dancing
bind?
of lightning!
The flame inside
There you
is
go!
cursed to
Don't
be
let
let
up!
free! Luna Roar! I'm not done! Try harder! Now! Take this! Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Lightning thrust! Stardust!
Magic is there!
Time to let it rip! Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
Lightning thrust!
Ready to go!
Stardust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Coming through! Ha! Now! down! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction
Double
light.
Demon Fang!
First aid!
We can't get out of this!
Hit!
Double This one's all
Silent
mine!
instant!
Green Bane.
Lightning Thrust!
Rending you apart!
Lightning supernova! Dance in the wind! Healing circle! Mega ray! Lightning!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Freezing storm!
Lightning Thrust!
I'll smash you! Stalagmite!
Luna Rondo!
Rending you apart!
Here I come! I can do without this pain.
Rising strong!
Double Demon
Do
Fang! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I need to be
Stronger. The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Linwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion...
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, Maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
No further!
Burning
The flame inside me! Orochi's Fury!
Anything in order is all mine!
use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish it.
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Storm!
I could do without this pain.
Photon
Orochi's
magic
Fury!
Resonate with the earth!
field!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shut!
We'll do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Take this!
Now! Freeze Blazer! What? Well, looky here!
Raging Luna Storm!
Not on my watch!
Luna Rondo!
Shoot the man in the sky! Instant!
Stardust!
Now we're not
Aim for the weak spot! Burn!
on your knees.
Luna Rondo!
Air pressure!
Luna Blast!
You're mine!
Light
I'm
and
not done!
raging cascade!
Be still!
Sleep now! Art expert coming through!
Everlasting
Luna!
Negative gate!
You're mine! Blue escape! Orochi's Fury!
Alright, it's showtime!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's another! It's weakened! Blah, blah, blah!
This ends now!
No further!
Blah, blah, blah!
Orochi's Fury!
Holy land! Escape! Blah, blah, blah! Sleep now!
Rending you apart!
Let's get you off the
Bloody
ground!
Double Demon Fang!
Freeze Blazer!
Double Demon Fang!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
Reflection by sin.
The flame inside me
black
yearns
and
to be
blade.
let free!
I'm in your debt.
Dazzle!
Shooting star! Here I go! Into the
Burn!
blue!
Burn!
Get out of there with the other power flame!
Double Demon Fang!
Magic
Orochi's
is out!
Fury!
Cyclone! Explosion! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Rending you apart!
One at a time!
Armor won't save you! Bloody howling!
Take that! Here I go!
Orochi's Fury!
Negative gate!
Hold on to your arms! Here I go!
Double Demon Fang!
Fairy circle!
Now, while it's freely!
Glacial, take it down!
Stardust!
Resonate with the earth!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hey! Blow them away!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all. Well, if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Like this could be easy. Take this! I'm not done! Negative gate! Lunar blast! You're mine! Double demon fang! You're mine! Stardust!
Rain down and purify all!
Eat dirt!
Lunar blast!
Lunar Rongo!
Photon blast!
You're mine! It's over! Mirage! Double demon fang! You're mine! It's over! I'll find you with a shot! Take this! Flaming thrust! Stardust! Try harder! Now!
You'll find no mercy!
Double demon fang! Heal! Plasma shot! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Raging Luna Storm!
You're mine! Here I come! Dazzle! Stunner!
Another incantation ruined! Stalagmite! Rending you
Glacial
apart!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Bloody
Double demon fang! Eat dirt!
Negative
Elusive
I'm going to
fury!
use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this!
Flaming thrust!
Hey, more than will burn out!
Try harder! My turn!
Magic is there!
This one keeps charging up!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Negative gun! I'll leave it to you! Double demon fang! This should do it! Double demon fang!
I'm only getting
Thrilling
started!
performance.
Lunar blast!
You're mine! Strike! Stardust!
Glacial spear! Pierce
You're
evil!
mine!
Elusive deity!
It's over! Take this!
Instant!
Double demon fang!
Lunar blast!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Energy!
Thank you for the healing, Zohan.
Our comrades need our
Feed
ability.
the enemy's hearts to me!
Ignite!
No one is dying on our watch.
Here!
Now!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Now or never.
Raging Tempest! Oh! It'll body slam us into next week!
Orochi Fury!
Arrow Squall!
Be still! Stardust! Lunar Rongo!
Pierce evil! Better!
Resonate with the earth!
In here!
Coming through! Charging us!
That's what my shield's
Now!
for. Get behind me.
Got it! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm going
Here
to
I
need to
come!
use all the
No
power.
escape!
Let me show you what my art can do.
Take
Rise
this!
and shine!
Orochi
Change
Fury!
between heaven and earth.
Try harder! The
Away,
hand side is yours to be let
You
free!
get the gist.
Orochi Fury!
Corruption!
Eat dirt!
Elusive deity!
Orochi Fury!
Soaring blast! Eagle ray!
Crush! Dazzle!
Radiant
Stun
fire!
us!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
I call upon thee!
Shine! Radiant light! Force
Always
regeneration of you!
Orochi Fury! Orochi Fury!
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on up.
Amazing.
Burn in hell!
Here!
Luna Rondo!
On your
Radiant
No
fire!
escape! Orochi Fury!
Out of ammo!
stalagmite!
Radiant storm! Hit!
Anything in order! It's all mine!
Such unadulterated purity.
Like astral energy!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Double demon dust!
Radiant
Lightning
damn
storm!
it!
Okay, here I go! Take this! No escape! Luna Rondo!
Dance in the wind! Here!
Strike!
A chain between heaven
You're
and earth!
finished!
A
Orochi
wailing
Fury!
dance
I'll
field!
grind you into dust!
Let's get you off this way!
You! No further!
Where are you going?
It's on!
May a thousand
Orochi Fury! Ignite! Orochi Fury!
Negative gate!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Stardust!
Black and blade!
Take this!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Double distance! Try harder! My turn! I'm not finished!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You
Can't take much more.
really dense, Dohalim.
Orochi Fury! Orochi Fury! Double demon fang! Lightning thrust! Stardust! You're mine! No escape!
Now or never!
Smash you! No more playing nice! I'll heal you all! This'll come in handy.
Shine! Radiant light! Force the regeneration! Regenerate!
Orochi Fury!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Strike! Lightning thrust! Ignite! I owe you one.
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Here I come!
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
No further!
Orochi Fury!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Lightning thrust! Take
A
this!
whale of
Strike!
May a thousand gales
Fury!
tear you to shreds!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Double demon fang! Orochi Fury!
Elusive deity!
Lunar corruption! Supernova! Blazing cascade! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
I've used too much.
It's on!
Is that a healer now?
Really?
It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more cheerful.
Luna Rondo! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let's
Double
help!
demon fang!
First aid! Some raging cascade!
Regenerate!
Ha! Burn!
Don't suffer
I'll
in
be
silence!
saving this one!
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
Luna Rondo!
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Try harder!
Resonate with you!
My turn!
Dance in the wind! I'll be getting clear!
This should do it! Double demon fang!
Let astral energy! I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Feel!
Strike!
Healing
Lightning
circle!
thrust!
Touch away!
Stardust! Take this! Castle! Luna Rondo!
Lunar corruption! It looks like you got this one covered!
Ah!
Here's a healing
Double
arm!
demon fang! Try harder!
I'll heal you all!
Be still!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Ignite!
Wind after
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Here's a healing art! Spread!
Dazzle! Now I can let loose!
This night!
Stardust!
Radiant pierce! Lightning condemn!
Lunar Rondo!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing dance of lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Not a chance!
And a death!
Lunar Rondo!
Wasn't weak!
I'm ready!
Treasure!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant
Now! You're mine!
They smite with blackened blade!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Hi, Hoodle!
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning! May a thousand
Take
hands
this!
be straight!
Orochi's
Spear!
Fury!
Pierce evil!
Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer! Illuminate the dark!
Double Demon Fang! Dazzle!
Elusive
Stardust!
between heaven and earth!
You're mine!
A wailing dance of lightning!
Can't get out of this!
Orochi's Fury!
Here comes it!
Here I come!
Raging Lunar Storm!
Lightning orb!
Orochi's Fury!
What would I do without you?
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Double Demon Fang!
I'll take it from here.
Let's see how you handle this!
Deus Roar!
Far beyond the darkest sky!
You're mine!
I call upon thee! Lunar Blast!
Dazzle! Stardust!
Lunar Corruption! Lunar
You're
Blast!
mine!
Lightning Orb!
Take this!
Magic Advance! Holy Blast! Rise and shine!
Any more of this and I'll burn out! Double Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust!
Thunder Blast!
Stardust!
Lunar Corruption!
Not today!
Lunar Blast!
You're mine! No escape! Stardust!
I'll thank you!
Far beyond the
Fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Mega Ray!
Bathed in blood! Rending you up in a vine!
Stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
A scream bathed in
Healing
blood!
Hold nothing
Rending
back!
you apart!
Double
Chain
Demon
between
Fang!
heaven and earth! Freezing storm!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Our art is being interrupted!
There you go! Don't let up! Not in your dreams!
It's on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Take a chain between heaven and earth! A wailing dance of
Now we'll never...
Orochi's
A
Fury!
thrilling performance!
Double Demon
No
Fang!
dawn shall break in a vine!
Far enough! Feel! Here's a healing
Hold
art.
on to your art.
Where are you going? All
Double
disasters
Demon
in
Fang!
God, astral energy!
Say no more!
So I still had room to grow.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Time to let it rip. Okay, here I go. Orochi's Fury!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Orochi's Fury!
Shut him down.
Orochi's Fury!
Far beyond the darkest sky, I call upon thee!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
First aid! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elton!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Up and at 'em!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Ignite! Orochi's Fury! Bloody howling! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Far beyond the darkest sky!
Anything normal.
I'm all stuffed up!
Stuffed up! Be
It's in the
still!
sky and mine! Don't... They made it! A chain between heaven and earth!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Not a chance! Lunar Rondo! Stardust!
I'll heal you all!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
What the?
It's over!
What an astral energy!
Orochi's Fury!
Just what the doctor ordered!
I can't lose.
Champion Squall! Mega Ray!
Dazzle!
Annihilate!
Stardust!
Blah, 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 and Thunder!
It's on!
Sorry.
Forgive me.
Double Demon Fang!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I'm grateful.
Double Demon Fang! Dazzle! Stardust!
Smart.
Catapult!
Lunar
Make it!
Corruption!
Lunar Rondo!
Lunar Blast! Raging Cascade!
I'll face you. Not today. Lunar Rondo!
Elusive deity! I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing
It's
rod to
over.
remove I can handle it. Astral energy!
Lunar Here I come!
Between heaven and earth.
Orochi's Fury!
A wailing Genji of lightning! If we can...
Lightning thrust! This ends now! Here I come!
Get you off that way!
Lunar Rondo!
Annihilation! Giant Pierce!
Shine! Radiant light! Double Demon Fang!
Regenerate!
Here I come!
Monster being interrupted.
Double Demon Fang! Be still! I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
Here's a
Orochi's
healing
Fury!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Double
Regenerate!
Demon Fang!
Free from regret.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Negative gas!
Ignite!
Here's a healing arm!
Try harder! Not a chance! Double Demon Fang!
Blood! Rending you a
Double Demon Fang!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Double Demon Fang!
This has a most
Try
peculiar
harder!
taste.
My turn!
And I'm all stopped up! Annihilation!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing Genji underneath wall!
Soda!
Sleep now!
Take this!
Get on in there with healing
I'm
circle!
nearly done for.
I owe you one.
Face with darkness!
Soda! Now I can let loose. Lunar Rondo!
Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Here I come!
Allow me to help you.
Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning
Double
to death!
Demon Fang!
Thunder blade! A chain between heaven and
Can't
earth!
get out of this!
Is this
A
it?
wailing
I couldn't
Genji!
make...
Get in time.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Double Demon Fang!
Free you of your power.
No more playing nice!
Thanks! Double Demon Fang!
I can't
still.
heal you forever!
Take this!
I've still got some fight left in me!
Orochi's Fury!
Stars of light! Rain down and purify all! By the power of flame! Finish death! You are lost away!
Force of regeneration!
Double Demon Fang!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Chain
My turn!
expert coming through!
Orochi's Fury!
Lunar corruption!
Be still!
Watch them sweep!
Soda! Burn in hell!
Annihilation! Magic blade!
Lunar Rondo! Take this! I'm not done!
Glacial spear! Pierce
Can't
evil!
get out of this!
Soda! Lunar
Great
Rondo!
Lancer! Astral energy!
Soda!
No dawn can break this night.
Strike!
Healing circle!
Double Demon Fang!
Heal!
I'm grateful.
Double Demon Fang!
All radiant
Take this!
blade!
Double Demon Fang!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Wow! Look what I just found.
That equipment should... come in handy.
Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang! Orochi Fury!
Flying free! We're doing
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn! You're mine!
By the power of
Serta! Luna Rondo! You're on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm going to
Double
need to
Demon
use all
Fang!
the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Thunder Steel! Resurrection! More where that came from!
Elusive Deity! Double Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
This one's mine!
Flaming Blast! Serta! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Regenerate! Explosion!
Orochi Fury!
Supernova!
Double Demon Fang!
In your death, Goku. Then tonight's meal is on you.
No more playing nice!
What to make?
Here I
Negative
come!
gate!
Luna Escape! Luna Rondo! Strike! Ignite!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Double Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Orochi now! Lightning Thrust! Serta!
Begin!
What would I do without you?
Double Demon Fang!
Steering Flame! Reload!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Orochi Fury!
Freezing Storm!
Elusive Deity! Now you see what I can do! Rotating Pile
Ice
Driver!
Tornado!
Dazzle the flame inside me! Fury! To be laid free! Luna Rondo! Ignite!
A freezing
Luna Rondo!
Storm! Light Astral Energy! Magic
Here I come!
Tornado!
Take this! Blue Escape!
Holy Hand! One more! Radiant Storm! Here!
Watch yourself! I sense incredible power!
1,000
Don't
gales!
suffer
Carry
and
it
can't get out of this!
Be still! Luna Rondo!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for if we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll heal you all!
Be still!
Here comes
This is looking good! Be still! Serta! Luna Rondo! Come one, come all! Luna Rondo! You're on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Be still!
Here, let me help!
Crush!
Chinese Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Demon Lash!
Sleep now! Science
Dazzle!
Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
More where that came from! Here's a healing art! Far beyond the
You're mine!
I call upon thee! Here is Flame of Fury! Burning
Fury!
Spear! Here's evil!
Elusive Deity!
Be still!
Rising Star!
Serta!
Captivity!
I can't heal you forever!
Not done!
No more playing nice! Searing Tempest!
Orochi Fury!
Begin!
Raging Star!
Double Demon Fang!
Everlasting
It's on!
Negative!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! By the power
This
of
should do it!
flame!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
May 1,000 gales
Here I
carry
come!
you to shreds!
Burn!
Fairy Circle!
Thank you for the healing, Doberine.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our
Elusive
watch.
Deity! In a bind?
Here I come! I'm not done!
I'll face you! You're mine!
Far enough! Nail stroke!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Sword Lane Alpha! Here I come! Orochi Fury! The Flaming Cyclone! Flaming Thrust!
Nail
Take it!
healing art!
Blue Escape! Rondo!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
That equipment... should come in handy.
No choice. The everlasting dark.
Radiant Star! I'll heal you all! One more! Ice Triple! Healing Circle!
I owe you one.
I don't...
Flying crazy! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Here's a hero!
Hey, okay, here I go. Please do! Raising you apart! Rondo!
Freezing storm!
Mirage!
Illuminate the
Come one, come all!
You're really strong, Alphen!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Now, still!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
I'll heal you all! Conflict Dark!
Orochi's Fury! Can't move!
Don't give up!
Knocked on the
Down here!
Double Demon Fang!
Freezing storm! Far beyond the darkest time! Tornado! All policy! Here,
Double Demon Fang!
First aid!
Sorry,
No
I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for depend on one another.
You're right.
Orochi's
I'll
Fury!
bear that in mind.
Flaming Thrust!
Demon
I don't feel like my usual self. Are you alright?
Let me handle this one.
So sorry to disappoint you.
Tear you to shreds!
Double Demon Fang! Orochi's Fury!
Another incantation ruined.
Flame of Steel!
Flaming Thrust!
Illuminate the dark! Magic! Holy
I've taken too much damage. It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire!
Lunar Corruption!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm all
Orochi's Fury!
Thank you!
Burn!
Benediction light.
Take this!
Hear me! Flaming Fury! Burning
Reflect on that
Glacial Spear!
Be still! Soda!
Freeze Laser! Lightning Orb!
I'm not
Raging
done!
Let me help.
Seal!
I can't heal you
Double
forever.
Demon Fang! Try harder!
Astral Energy!
Try harder! Double Demon Fang! Flaming Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
Our art of being
Thank you for the healing, Evelyn.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one's dying on our watch.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Lightning Orb!
Stardust!
Resonate with the earth.
It's too much!
Ghost raging cascade! Blah, 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 air drop! It's about to strike!
Look sharp,
In a
everyone!
bind.
Double demon! Shattering the...
I don't even know the word defeat. I won't give up!
I couldn't make it in time.
Ah! Double demon fang!
Not in your dream! I can't lose!
Double demon fang!
Ready to go!
Double demon!
This is looking good.
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Feel the flame inside me! No! Can't damn it!
In here! Let's get you all tucked away!
There!
Holy land!
Double demon fang!
First aid!
Double demon fang! Lightning thrust!
Dance on the wind! This one's all mine!
Freeze
No
Lander!
escape!
That'll bring you down!
Try harder! My turn!
Will this help?
I'm not done!
Shine!
Lightning thrust!
There's you!
Of regeneration!
Start up! Here I come!
Regenerate!
You're on!
Arch field!
I'm in your debt, Queen.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it.
You're on! It's over!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Healing circle! Light astral energy!
Ignite!
Thanks, Shira.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. You
I'll be saving this
Begin!
Astral Arch?
That's my cue!
Double demon fang!
Shut him down!
Judgment!
Orochi!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Double demon fang!
Primed and ready!
Elusive
Supernova!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Shine!
With
Radiant
astral
light!
energy!
Force of
Lightning
regeneration!
thrust!
Regenerate!
Into the shadows!
Ignite!
Lightning orb! Ready!
Can't get out of
Thunder
this!
blade! Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
You guys want to rest here?
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
This poem is sure to leave an impression.
yeah! There's no...
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. See you tomorrow. Let's stay safe today. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey.
Yes.
Just great.
How's this?
Got it.
Hey!
Yay!
All right. I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know! I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go. Ow!
Hey. Hey! Yes!
Right.
Sure.
I don't believe this. Ah!
Okay! Great!
Good. Nice work. Ah!
But this is...
Wow.
This is...
Yes.
Oh!
amazing!
Nice work. Very nice.
Thanks.
Yes!
You finally made it.
Hey.
Yes. Oh.
Yay! What? Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah!
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
We avoided getting roasted in that ring, but what we could really use is something to cap the... this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Abo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock. I always loved the sound of hammers banging away. Sword-wielding... Sugel?
And not just one, but four!
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken!
Let's just focus on what's important. Raging Cascade!
Bloody armor is all mine!
No further. You'll pay for that! Here I come!
Leave the charges to me!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang! Let's try harder! Not a chance! No escape!
Healing Circle!
This one's all mine!
Double
Dance on the wind!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing arts to accomplish this.
Execution! Here I come!
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. It looks like you got this one covered. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing
I
arts to
have no
accomplish this.
limits!
Eagle Ray!
Double Demon Fang!
Resurrection!
Dance on the wind!
There you go! Don't let up!
Slap the duck!
Searing Raging Darkness!
Elusive
The
deity!
flame inside me yearns to be
Hitting
blazed!
Outstanding form! Just
Coming
as well,
through!
I'm here to stop.
Ah! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Try harder! Not a chance! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Burn in hell!
Elusive deity! Soaring blast!
Double
Double Demon Fang!
Watch yourself.
Here I go!
That's incredible power.
Double Demon Fang!
With the earth.
You're mine! Try harder! Not a chance! It's hell! Easter! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! You're mine!
Lightning orb!
It's over!
Air thrust!
Double Demon Fang!
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend!
Divine! I'll bring you back from
Demon
death to
Fang!
this! Resuscitation! I'll heal you all! Raging cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Correction! Chain between heaven and earth!
Armor won't save you.
A wailing transient lightning! In here!
I'm ready.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine!
You require I'll grind you with myself.
It's showtime! Reload!
A thrilling performance.
Science!
grind you with
Back into the fray!
This one's all mine!
Annihilation! Radiant light! Here!
Here I come! Try harder! Ignite!
Letting you all tucked away! Will this
Soda!
help? The enemy is going all out! Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death to this! Resuscitation!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! My turn!
No further.
A wailing transient lightning! Divine speed! Now for some success!
Double Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
There! Double Demon Fang!
Denied!
Pride was let down.
Chain between
Double
heaven
Demon
and
Fang!
earth! A wailing transient
Sorry,
lightning!
it won't escape
Here
me.
I go!
Soda!
I'll smash you!
Luna
In a
Rondo!
bind?
Photon flash! More with the...
Double Demon Fang!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Thunderblade!
Burn in hell!
Blah, blah, blah!
Luna Rondo!
Thanks to Holy Land! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Back into the fray!
Double Demon Fang!
By the power of flame!
Shattering
the
pieces!
Attack! Clear for astral energy!
I'll smash you!
Luna Rondo!
Blah, blah, blah! Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the sword!
Take
A
this!
wailing transient lightning!
You're mine! The flaming sight is yours to be left free!
My hands illuminate
You're
the
mine!
I'm
not done!
Holy
You picked the wrong fight!
I don't even know the word
You're mine!
defeat.
Watch
I'm
yourself.
not done!
Incredible power.
Back into the ring! Mega ray! Raging storm! Annihilation! Here comes anything normal!
Now!
Razor!
Shine!
Radiant flame!
I can carve through
Razor!
walls!
Glacial spear! Pierce
Is that a
evil!
healing art? It is.
Freeze
I can't
laser!
ignore your pain. Don't try to do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Got rid of the sword! Looks like I won after all!
Except it doesn't look like that thing's finished yet. Not by a long shot.
Don't suffer.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Magic glacial steel!
Take this!
Freeze
Double
laser!
Demon Fang!
Here, let's... Sparkling stars of lightning! Rain down and
It's on!
purify all!
No escape!
Meteor storm! Too much to handle? Air thrust!
Take this!
Spirit flame! Reload!
Benediction light.
Radiant pierce!
Radiant
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Double
Feel!
Demon Fang!
Glacial steel! Pierce evil! Freeze lancer! Here, let me help!
Double Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor!
Raging cascade! Air thrust! I'll heal you all!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing circle! What would I do without you? What would I
Double
do
Demon
without you?
Fang!
Spirit storm! Reload! I'm ready! You get the tip. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is
Demon Fang!
everything!
Elusive deity!
A chain between
Energy and armor is all mine!
A wailing down of lightning! Here, let me help!
Can't get out of this! Luna Rongo! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
No escape!
Nothing gets by me!
The abyssal not today!
For us a path! Pyramid, flame of
Double
fury!
Demon Fang!
Glacial fear! In here! I'll be saving you! The enemy is going all out! I'm healing
Double Demon Fang! Now I can let loose!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Through armor!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Time to let it rip! Double Demon Fang!
Photon blast!
Elusive fury!
Air thrust!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This one's all mine!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Now! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Let's see what you've got.
Come and face me!
Here's another! Take this! Air thrust!
My turn! Take this!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll be saving the spear!
Aim for the weak spot! Double Demon Fang!
Too much to handle!
Eat this!
I'll run you with the shot! It's over! Air thrust!
I'm ready for it!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! I'm really getting started! Magic
Double Demon!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Catapult!
Ready to go! Blah, blah, blah! It's weakened!
This ends now! Elusive Fury! Catapult! Tempest! Catapult! Lightning Thrust! No escape!
Here it goes!
You picked the wrong fight!
The abyssal deity, clear for us a path. No further.
Burning meteor sword! Blah, blah, blah! That's in here!
You're mine!
Healing sword!
No escape! Rupture!
War without
Elusive
deity! Thanks so much! Not in your dreams!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite, rending you
Start
apart.
up! Luna Rongo!
Bloody howling.
Here I come! Negative game! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free! Try harder! My
One
turn!
more! Here I go! It's over! Sparkling star back into the fray!
Double demon flame!
By the power of flame! Finish without a trace! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Explosion!
I can carve through armor! Negative gate!
Burning steel!
A thrilling performance.
A banana, let's go! Magic is there!
Ocean Fury!
Can't you get the gist?
Negative gate!
Feel!
Take this!
Healing
Double
circle!
demon
Warp
flame!
at the stop! Art expert coming through!
I owe you one.
Finish without a trace!
On your knees! Lunar Rondo! Air pressure!
Explosion!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Coming through! Dazzle!
Raging cascade to the shadows!
Here I come! Try harder! Now! Take this!
Let me show you what the heart can do!
Forgive me.
Stay away from my
Go
friend!
for the weak point!
You're mine! I'm not
Bring you
done!
back from death to this!
Double demon fang!
Take one! Escort the healing to purity!
Try harder! My turn!
Nail struck! Healing
Double
circle!
demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging cascade! I'm all stopped up! Here! Annihilate!
Be down!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Purify all! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace! Meteor storm! Too much to handle?
This one's all mine!
Don't suffer in silence.
Stardust!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Double demon fang!
Chinese
Lightning
supernova!
thrust! Burn!
Here!
Captivity!
I'll heal you all!
Double demon fang! Demon lash!
Healing circle!
Dazzle!
Can't be swirl! Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Take this!
Lunar blast!
Here I come!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Here! It's weakened!
Stardust! This ends now!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What a friend's for if we can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Ah! This one's all mine!
Raging cascade!
Double demon fang!
Get on in there with the
Be
others!
still!
Here's evil!
Stardust!
Arts required! Banana, let's go!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine!
Double demon fang!
Force of regeneration!
Be still! Not today!
Sleep now!
Don't suffer in silence.
Get on in
Double
there with
demon
the
fang!
Annihilation! By the
It's
power
time.
of flame! Finish
Lightning
without a
thrust!
trace!
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed boss.
Regenerate!
Tempted? Wow!
He who prepares is free from regret.
I can carve through armor!
He who prepares is free from regret.
Blah, blah, magic! Shield!
Flaming thrust!
Let's get you up! I can't hold on much longer!
No further!
Raging Sun! Take my judgment!
Orochi Fury! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver! Double Demon Fang! Ring blast! This is your Double Demon Fang!
No more playing nice! You get the gist! None shall escape my judgment!
Radiant light!
Sleep now!
Force of regeneration! Regeneration! Burn in hell! I owe you one!
Glacial
Lunar
Spear!
Rondo!
Pierce evil! Magic is Tree Blazer!
Stardust! No escape! Miran!
They must be tired of killing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on out, Tiffany.
No escape! Stardust!
Bathed in blood.
It's time! No further! Double Demon Fang!
Get on in there with the others!
Seismic Rupture! Lightning Thrust! Dance on the wind! Stardust! This one's all mine! Elusive! Double Demon Fang! Not today! Elusive deity! Smash you! Orochi Fury! On your knees! Not the shock! Air pressure! Stardust!
This one's mine! Incredible power!
Take it! Orochi Fury! Now or never! Seismic Rupture! Orochi Fury! Dance on the wind! Ignite! Ripping you apart! Stardust! Bloody awesome! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
There you go! Don't let up!
Shattering to pieces! This is looking good!
Thank you for the healing,
Then
Doharin.
tonight, our comrades need our ability to survive.
No one is dying on our watch.
Dazzle! Tempest! Stardust! Elusive deity!
In a bind,
Orochi Fury!
resonate with the earth.
Collide might! Double Demon Fang! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Benediction.
Now! Take this! Orochi Fury! The flame inside is yours to be let free! Lunar Rondo!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Here I come! I'm not done! I'll blind you with the shot! Orochi Fury! Orochi Fury!
In a bind,
I never miss!
Plasma Shock! Catapult! Try harder! Ignite!
No more playing nice! Away with Radiant Light here!
Stardust!
Radiant Light here! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Wow! Look what I just found.